Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reviewing the new Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez beauty line. I went and purchased a bunch of goodies from Sephora once it launched, so I'm excited to try these products out for you today. Now, I didn't get the full line. I didn't get any of the liquid blushes or highlighters. However, I did get like a sample of the blush, but for me personally, I just am so oily that I don't tend to gravitate towards cream blushes or highlighters, so I didn't pick those up. But if you guys want me to review those, let me know so I can pick those up and try those out for you. So let's get into what I picked up and then let's try it on the face. The first thing I picked up was the foundation brush. I watched a couple reviews and some people really liked the foundation brush, so I went ahead and got it. And not going to lie, just watching people's videos of the foundation brush, it looked kind of like, you know, like the drugstore plastic kind of foundation brush. It kind of looked like that, but people said it was really good. It's really soft and really dense, which is what I like in foundation brushes because I like to get the most coverage out of my foundation. And it's shaped really uniquely. It's really nice, super soft. It's kind of like a diamond shape, so it will get really nicely into any crevices on your face. It's really soft and super, super dense, so I'm excited to try this out. I picked up the Weightless foundation in 210N. I really like the packaging on it. It's plastic and it's like a frosted plastic, and it's just so minimal. I also picked up the concealer in 170W. And then I just picked up a couple lip products. Lip Soufflé in Courage, which is just this color here. And then I also picked up the Dewy Lip Balm in Thankful. Packaging looks like. And this is the color, which looks a lot darker than I thought, but we shall try it on. It has like a light magnetic closure, but as I saw in some people's videos, it doesn't like automatically close, so you have to line it up and then it'll close. Also, with my Sephora sale, I did get a sample of the Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush, but it's in a really not my kind of color. It's in the color Grace. Super cute little blush. I'll swatch it on my hand later. So I am going to prime my face because the primer that she has is like an illuminating primer and your girl is oily. So I'm just going to use the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas to prime my face. And on my skincare, I just have the Summer Fridays CC Me Vitamin C Serum and a moisturizer. We're going to go in with the foundation. Again, I'm the color 210N. And this foundation is like a liquid. It's a doe foot applicator, which I think is super cool. I'm going to do half my face with the brush first, and then I'm going to do the other half with my sponge. Smells kind of plasticky. Not heavy scent though. Foundation brush. Pretty perfect. I like that I can like go up underneath. I'm really liking this brush. Okay, so I have it on half my face. This is what it looks like up close. So you can see it even out my redness. It just evened out my skin tone. You can see it's on the natural glowy side. I really like it. So with the brush, I feel like it's light medium coverage. It's definitely a more natural everyday kind of foundation. So let's try it with my Juno & Co sponge. That's the same amount that I used on the other side. blends it in. And this side is the side I used with my sponge. Very similar. I do feel like the sponge maybe provided like a tiny bit more coverage just like on my cheek area. Add a tiny bit more just right there. Kind of like the sponge applicator. I do love pump foundations, but I like it because you're not getting your fingers messy at all. Normally with foundations, you either put it like on the back of your hand or just squeeze it onto your finger and then put it onto your face. So I do like how you can control exactly where you're putting it and it's not super messy. Here's the foundation by itself. I personally really like it so far. It could be because lately I've been really into like super natural kind of glowy foundations rather than my typical like full coverage matte foundation, just because I don't wear makeup on an everyday basis right now. So when I do, I want it to look really natural, skin-like. I'm interested to see how it will wear throughout the day, because if you've seen it in my videos before, I am oily all over. This foundation doesn't claim to be oil controlling at all, so I'm not expecting it to keep me matte, but I probably will have to blot throughout the day. So I quite like this foundation. So we're gonna do the concealer, which I think I got too light of a color, so we shall see. This applicator is kind of like a triangle, which is nice. You can get really close up into your eyeball. It's really light, but we will make it work. It's just so hard picking foundations and concealers online. This side, I'm actually gonna just try out the brush with this. Why not? I don't know if that was the best idea. I feel like it actually took off some of the foundation. Let me just do this side with the sponge, but I feel like the right side I actually took off the concealer and some of my foundation with that brush. Yeah, this side did not come out as well. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit more, and then I'm gonna use an actual concealer brush with it. That is much better. I don't know why, but I'm gonna have to try this out again. But with the brush, it made it worse. The concealer is pretty nice. It's very similar to the foundation where it is that glowy finish, so I quite like it. Again, it's a very natural finish. It's not mattifying. I do feel like, and maybe it's because I got too light of a color, but it is more on the light medium coverage side again. But you could probably build it up, because this side I had to put it twice because I tried it with the foundation brush and then the concealer, and it did build it up without looking cakey, and it looks very, very moisturizing under eyes. So if you have dry under eyes, this would probably work really well with your skin. I'm just gonna follow my foundation steps like I normally would. So with any foundation, I always set it with a powder. I'm just going to very, very lightly set it with my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet powder. I'm not going to set the under eye. So even just very lightly setting it with my matte powder, you can still see the glow underneath, which is actually really nice. And then let me just finish off the rest of my face real quick, and then we'll go into lips. Okay, so I just applied a little bit of bronzer, blush, and highlight, and it went really well over the foundation. No complaints here. Let's test out the two lip products that I got. Oh, actually, I want to swatch the blush color for you guys. So it's really hot pink, but it feels really nicely. So I'm just blending it in with my finger, and I might pick up one of her blushes. So that's what it looks like blended in. It doesn't feel like liquidy. It actually feels powdery when you blend it in. and maybe I'm a noob at cream blushes and that's how all cream blushes feel like, but it feels really nice. I got the Soufflé matte lip cream in Courage. Looks like this, pretty dark. Dewy lip balm in Thankful. Oh, when I read lip balm, I was thinking it was going to be more of a sheer type of lip product, but it's actually, I feel like, closer to a lipstick. So this is what it looks like up close. I keep doing that because it doesn't feel like I have anything on my lips and teeth. Like, it feels like I don't have anything on my lips, but also it feels like my lips are softer than it was before. Let's just try the Dewy Lip Balm on top of it. Very shiny, actually quite like those two together. That feels really nice too. So first impressions of just applying all of the products, I quite like everything that I picked up. Right now it is 10:05. We're going to wear this for at least 8 hours to see how it wears on my skin. Like I said, this is not a mattifying foundation, so I will update you guys if I have to blot or add a little bit more powder. So I will check back in with you guys in a bit and we'll see how it wears. It is now 7:52. So it's been about 9 hours since I applied it and I love it. I know I look greasy. Today was probably not the best day to test it out. Actually, could have been the best, one of the best days to test it out. I had a lot of errands to run today. So as you can tell right here, my makeup is like gone because I had to put on my mask and take it off. No joke, probably over like 10 times. I wanted to put the lipstick back on. As soon as I was done filming, I actually had to take off my lipstick because I was going to put on my mask and I just didn't want the lipstick to get everywhere. But overall, I really, really like this foundation. I'm not going to lie, I was super nervous about it because anytime it's not a mattifying foundation, it just doesn't end well for me. Like I just get shiny all over and then I can feel the makeup on my skin because it kind of like separates from my skin, so it feels heavy. It literally feels like I have nothing on right now, and the shine that I'm experiencing right now, because I am oily, it's not as bad as it normally would be. I'm just gonna add a little bit to my nose just to see. I just added like a tiny bit to my nose because that's where I feel like the majority of it came off, besides like my cheeks and stuff. But overall, I really like this foundation. If you guys have any specific questions about the products that I purchased, leave them in the comments down below so I can get back to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already so you can be notified of my future uploads, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. It is now, oh my god, keeps turning off. It is now